there trying to get everything set up, but I got it. And we're going to go back out again with the Cabelas, Cabelas 3 forks, 7.5 foot 3 weight, and the Echo Ion 2 3 weight fly reel with a weight 3, line, or a 4 weight, correction, 3 weight, weight forward fly line, like so. Okay, and we'll be fishing over here at Sonic Pond. It's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there. And it's a real quiet morning. It's about 7:05. And we're just going to see if we can get something to strike. I'm going to go back with that crackleback, okay, crackleback variant, and let's start in this direction, okay? So I guess we'll start over here real quick and just get a cast in, and let's see if we can coax one of these bass or maybe bluegill to strike this morning. It's kind of overcast. Oh, right there, we got some movement. We got some movement. Let's go and just kind of get it in that general direction. And the thing I like about some stuff moving over there. The thing I liked about the crackleback is I can fish it wet and it simulates a little minnow or bait fish moving through the water, versus if I fish it dry, then it looks more like a little dragonfly or bug. Over there, something else moving. Okay, it may be a busy morning this morning here on our Father's Day, June 15th. Okay. All right, and I've caught a mix of bass and bluegill here. Some of the bass being a little bit bigger than some of the other ponds I've been hitting. So cross my fingers that that holds true today. Okay, let's just kind of, and like the other day when I went and fished another pond, I mainly fish the shoreline area or near the bank, especially early morning like this, because that's where I believe a lot of the bass are lurking at this morning time frame. Okay. And this little 7.5 foot 3 weight, excuse me, sorry, is a very fun rod to use. Oh, there's a strike. Oh man, he swiped it. He swiped it. Let's see if he'll come back and get it. Okay, wow. All right, maybe you might get some of the bigger guys to hit today. All right. Here's some bullfrogs out in the distance. Let's just keep working it. Little 7.5 foot 3 weight. Oh, right there. Some more movement. Okay, just keep stepping lightly. Let's pop one further out, maybe. Maybe we can get them to come. And there is an undercut bank here, so you got to be prepared for them to kind of dart out from underneath and go for your fly as well. Let's go and toss one a little bit further out. Okay, just pop it over here again near the undercut. Okay. All right, let's see, come on, let's see if we can coax one to hit. Water's about, it ranges from a few inches, and then it dips down, sort of like a little ledge. I got my polarized glasses too to help me see my fly in the water, as well as, there's a hit right there, bass. Ah, shoot, he swiped it good. Had it on briefly. Wow, first miss of the day, holy cow. That was a decent bass too. See if he'll come back and hit it. Denied. Oh, we can't do that. I need to set the hook a little bit faster, I guess. Oh, we got some people joining. Good morning, good morning. Howdy, howdy. Just out doing a little Sunday morning before anyone gets out fishing over here at the local pond, Sonic Pond, here in the city of Allen in Dallas, Texas, or north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Okay. Temperature is pretty comfortable right now. Overcast, we are supposed to get some potential rain later. Scattered thunderstorms, I think it was like 30%. And, Yours truly had a fun time yesterday catching them at another pond, and I'm hoping that we can do good here. Already had one miss, so already strike one for yours truly. Okay. And I'm using a crackleback, variant of the crackleback. Very simple fly. Very simple fly in that it uses tying thread and some hackle and the hook, and that's it. I'll show you it here in a moment, hopefully with a fish on it. Okay, let's go back out here. I'm gonna work it faster. See if I can get these guys to hit. Got a lot of ducks on the other side. Holy cow, bunch of ducks. All right, one swipe so far, which is surprising because usually get a lot more numbers here. Oh, right there, you seen them? Right in the undercut, came right out of there. Oh, and there he goes. Ah, all right, different one. The other one was bigger. The other one came right out of the undercut, right over here in inches of water. And this one just came just over here, about a few feet off the bank. Okay, so I'll show you the fly here in a moment. There it is. A little crackleback. Okay, simulates a dragonfly as well as minnows when you're fishing it wet. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Okay, all right. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Got some folks joining in today. Appreciate it. It's happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yours truly is just kind of sneak it out before it's really hot today and see if we can get these guys to strike. Okay. I fished this crackleback yesterday. Had some pretty good success on some bluegill and a few bass, but not the numbers I was looking for when it came to the bass. The bluegill were certainly willing to play. So today, we're trying to hit another pond and seeing if we can get some more of these bass to strike. So I spooked one, I already had one take the fly and lose it, and then I got one. So let's see if we can improve those odds. Okay. All right, let's pop it out there. Okay, there's a hit. Oh, that one hit it on top. Acted more like one of those little fingerling bass that tend to hang out in the shallows. Pop it out a little bit. See if we can work it a little bit further. Coming in at a cute angle still. Mainly targeting the area close to shore. Okay. Pop it out there. Okay. And again, this is a 3-piece, 7.5 foot, 3-weight. Okay, something just shot out from the underbank again, or from the undercut. So let's just cast in that area. Maybe we can see if he's still lurking there. No? Okay. See if maybe he came out this way. All right. Pop it out over here by the greenery. Okay. Short pulls, keeping my finger right here so I can lock the line if I get a hook up. See if some other folks are on. Okay, good morning, good morning. All right. Yeah, I'm streaming from my Android phone, so I have to look down occasionally, look at the chats that may be coming in. So maybe a little delayed response when I see it. Okay. All right, so I'm just working it quickly. All right. And what I noticed was they do want movement, at least for this one, but they were actually hitting it, at least yesterday, they were hitting it on the hesitation or on the pause. Okay. Oops. All right. And since I have these polarized glasses on, I can certainly see my fly for the most part, and I can also see Mr. Bass come up behind it and go for it. Okay. All right, let's pop it out a little bit. See if there's something lurking further out. It's a size 10 Size 10 hook. I bet if I went with a larger size fly, I might get some of these others, the bigger ones to strike. But I know these bass are heavily pressured here. There we go, he took it. Heavily pressured, so they tend to be a little weary of some of those other lures and whatnot. In this case, this is the bluegill. All right, nice bluegill. Okay. Again, crackleback. Dacron olive, Dacron tying thread, some olive hackle, the neck hackle I believe it's called, or saddle hackle, and a size 10 streamer hook. And that's it. Huh? I've got 4-pound test for my tippet. I've got a blood knot or barrel knot onto 12-pound. Yeah, 12-pound test for the midsection, and then I've got 30-pound mono for the butt section, and then I've got a perfection loop here, along with another loop here where I've attached to my fly line, and there's my loop-to-loop connection. So before I started doing this, I was putting a nail knot if my fly line didn't have a loop at the end. And every time I switch leaders, I'd have to keep snipping it. And then I decided, here, I'll just go ahead and put a little short section of mono, put that nail knot here and hold it in place and create a loop here. And ever since then, I don't have to switch it, or I don't have to keep snipping my fly line. I can keep it intact. Oh, look over there. Let's go pop it over there. Let's see if Mr. Bass or Fish wants to hit it. Okay. You notice that he was hitting something on top, so that's there we go. That's the giveaway that these guys may be wanting to hit things on top. All right, little fingerling basilito, nice. Let's see if we can find his bigger buddies. And this crackleback is meant to be fished dry for the most part. But I tend to fish it wet and make it look like a what do you call it, a minnow. But if you keep doing so, and I don't have any dry fly floating on it, but if you dry it off, pop it on the surface, you'll see it just kind of sit there just like a dragonfly. All right. If I put some floating on it, it'll still sink on me, but it won't take so much to get it to dry, and I could fish it dry again. But most part, I keep fishing it wet. All right, and that was a classic example of, you see movement, cast toward that movement, because there might be a good chance that there's a fish there. So when in doubt, cast to it. Okay. And I'm just doing this little short, twitchy, jiggy motion, like so. And that's just to give it a little more action. All right, something just followed that one. Let's go pop it back. Or look over there. Another one coming out from the undercut. Okay. Let's go back a little bit out. Maybe there's one lurking a little bit deeper, wanting to run. Okay. And for amount of line I'm using, I'm not having to cast too far. I'd say maybe, let's see, let's say 8 foot leader and 7.5 foot, 7.5 foot, 15. So I'm casting 15 plus 8. What is that? 23. 23 feet. I don't really need to cast too far with this when I'm working the bank like so. Look at that. Oh, geez. What was that? But I can cast further out if need be, like so. Geez, that one looked like a good one. Mr. Basilito. Wow. That's what I'm saying is when you do fish these ponds, you do fish closer to shore and make sure you step lightly. Like at the beginning, I started fishing. I stood back about 10 15 feet from the bank and cleared the area in front of me before I walked up to the shoreline. And when I got to the shoreline or the bank, I'm here now. Now I'm just walking in this angle and I'm fishing to my left. And really, the fly, or the, right there, look at that, I just spooked another one. The intent is the bass or the bluegill or whatever fish, the first thing they see is not me, but my fly. And I say step lightly because they do sense that vibration. And in this particular pond, there are, oh, there's a nice one right in front of me. Holy cow. There's two of them. They're just on the, right where that fly line is two bass, one nice size one. Okay. And then a little one. And he's just sitting there. Okay, let's see if he'll go for my fly. Oh wow, he's just sitting there. Put the fly right next to him and he's not going for it. Maybe it's just a little too small for him. And the main reason why I can see him is I've got my polarized glasses on. So I'm wondering, maybe I do need to switch my fly and go with a bigger one to get this guy to hit. Wow, he's a nice one. Oh, there's a hit right there. Holy cow. Must be several out here. Okay, he's still there. He's just sitting there. Oh, like so. And classic where he don't want to hit my fly. I'm gonna put it right in front of his nose. He ran off. Oh, but his buddy hit it. Ah, yes, his buddy hit it. All right, this one I'm gonna have to fight a little. Okay, his buddy hit it. Nice. The other one was much bigger. This one is about half its size, maybe, or smaller. Yeah. Imagine if I got a bigger one on this thing. 3-weight, and I'm using 4-pound test line for the tippet. Okay, let me just lift it up slowly. All right, we got Mr. Bass. We didn't get his buddy, but we certainly got him. All right. Okay, having fun. Sonic Pond here in the City of Allen. Urban pond fly fishing with a simple fly. What do you got here? Howdy, howdy. Let's see. Let's call out some folks. Pardiv, Raj, Noah, howdy. Sonic and Mario Brothers Gaming, howdy. Urshel, Apex, hi. And your mom, hi. Okay. All right. Liking it. Gotta love these moments, you know. And right now, I got the whole pond to myself right now. This has heavily pressure, but I notice it doesn't seem to be pressured as much early morning like a Sunday like this. Right now, it's a Sunday, June 15th, Father's Day, and it's before 7, or before 7:30. Let's see, 7:20 something. All right, nice. Tug is the drug, man. Let's go get that fix in today. All right. Again, I'm just going to keep working the pond, the bank here like so, and just going to keep targeting either parallel to the bank like so, or at an acute angle to the bank. Okay, and I will on occasion go further out like so, you know, or take it even further out that way. But usually, that's when I'm fishing a different fly, one that kind of sinks on me. This one kind of tends to stay at the upper part of the water column since it is unweighted. There's no weight on it. It's the weight of the hook and the material is what's keeping it, or is making it sink. Okay, and I am relying heavily on my polarized glasses to get a view of what's lurking below, to include some of these guys that are lurking right over here in this undercut. Okay, coming up on a culvert. Okay, let's go and work our way around here. Do these short twitches again, see if we can get another one to pop. Oh, he took it. Little guy. All right, that one I saw the flash. Classic deal where a trout strikes and he flashes on it. Oh, and he's down. All right, little guy. All right, let's go pop it out again. That one came out right over there by the concrete structure for this culvert. And he was kind of lurking over here in this rocky green algae-like area. And I just saw the flash come up and he struck quickly. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Ah, that was a big one. We got bruisers in the mix today. I don't know. I may have to switch my fly. This is a too little. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah, I may have to switch my fly because this is just a way too small. Right there. Yes. Ah, but he still took it. Yes. Ah, there it is. Tug is the drug. Got my pole's bending, and I got me a fishy, Mr. Bass. Let's bring him in. Okay. All right. I gotta get closer to shore here because again I'm using that 4-pound test. Okay. 4-pound test mono. Okay. What made that big splash was definitely bigger than this guy. All right. But well, you take the opportunity. He's been caught before too. Look at that. All right. Well, go on and get bigger. Little catch and release fishing today. That's certainly fun. All right, let's see who else is on. Okay, all right. Howdy, guys. Just having a little fun here at the local pond. I call it Sonic Pond because there's a drive-in restaurant over there. Sonic. Get some hot dogs, burgers, and tasty fried things. All right, and I think they are open for breakfast. So when we get on the other side, we may, smell some good, tasty food in the background. I'll have to describe it for you. Let's go back here where we had that big splash. But yeah, that big splash happened. I turned around and I spied a bass just kind of lurking right over here to my left, and so I went ahead and cast toward it. And sure enough, he was interested. There's another one running away. Let's see if he'll hit it. Okay. There's a turtle in the background. Okay. All right, let's go and cast further down the bank. Maybe something else came and snuck up on me after fishing past it. Okay. Let's see. No. All right, there's another turtle. Man, there are a lot of turtles here. I'll tell you that. Okay, let's do a little shaky shake. No. All right, let's do another shaky shake here. All right. I do like this fly, mainly because I can fish it more shallow, away from all that green stuff that's going to be growing here. Okay. Get a lot of that greenery. Next thing you know, you're dropping your fly and it's sinking quickly into the stuff, and it just makes it a lot harder to fish. All right, we're gonna drop the fly over here into this culvert area. Stand back. I've had it before where I've gotten some decent strikes in the culvert itself, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it sink down in there. Okay, I can see it. I don't see anybody taking it yet. All right, let's take it back out. Let's take it back out again. I'm gonna walk up now. Okay. All right, so I'm really debating, should I switch my fly or not? Since I've been getting there's a hit. Getting these consistent hits. These little bluegill. Oh, yeah, little bluegill. Or I can just keep doing this, and I'll get a mix of both bluegill and and bass. All right, another fishy. Okay, let me go and drop this so you can see it a little better too. All those ducks over there. It's gonna be fun when we walk over there in that area. They're not gonna like me. All right. Okay, let's just keep working it. Let's pop it out again. Okay. Mainly working the shallows. Taking it right up to the vegetation. See if they'll pop up out of it. Let's take this one a little bit further out. All right, come on. And yeah, I strongly recommend bringing your polarized, there's one right there. Polarized glasses, because they will help you increase your hookup rate when you see these guys prepping on. There we go. Oh, I saw him come up and hit it. He swiped it quick though. Little bass. Okay. Okay, we'll keep doing it. Just kind of doing this little shake, little jiggy, shake, jiggy, shake. Do a little action, getting jiggy with it. Come on. All right. Starting to get to another shallow section. And I'm definitely eyeing the water in case I see something lurking below. So I'll definitely sight cast to anything, any bass or fish that's lurking. Else I'm blind casting at this point, but I'm focusing mainly right there along the shallows, right here. Just kind of working my way over. Yeah. Pop it out. Okay. And again, this is a little 7.5 foot rod. I'm using about maybe 20 plus feet of, oh, something just rolled here. Let's go. About 24, 25 feet of line, maybe 30, but there's a hit. Ah, two little bluegill popped at it. All right, let's see if he'll come back. Okay, there's two trailing it right now, but they're not, yeah, they're smaller ones. Had that the other day. These smaller guys were there and kept trailing my, like right there, that one just hit it twice. Okay, and I can see that because I got my polarized glasses on. Okay. Let's see. All right, okay, let's keep going. But the other thing about this little rod is, if need be, I can definitely cast it out. Let me show you. So let's just get some line out, and there you go. Very simple move to quickly get your fly out if need be. I've had to do that before when I see some splashy motion. But at this point, fishing like this, I'll tend to take up a lot more of this line because I don't need it to go out that far. But let's go and do some longer casts here while we're here. Let's see if Mr. Bassy wants to play. Okay. There's a turtle over here just coming over. Okay. All right. Let's just pop it out. There you go. See? It goes. Not undergunned with a 7.5 footer, except, well, if you get a big one. Definitely going to be a fun one to fight. Because this one may be a fast action rod, but from a backbone spine portion, yeah, it doesn't have that much backbone to bring in a big guy. Meaning, let's say I get maybe a 4 or 5 pounder. Maybe a little fun trying to get him to turn on this little 3-weight. But we'll worry about that then. Right now, we're just looking at numbers. Let's see what we can get. Okay, there's something trailing behind it. Stopped. Turned away. Denied me. More of this jiggy motion here. Jiggy. All right, turtle. Turtle just rose. Okay, what do we got here? Howdy. Okay, some more folks. Hunt with Easton. Howdy. Remy Sasso. Howdy. Just having a little fun here in the great state of Texas, fishing a pond in the city of Allen. Urban pond fly fishing just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Fishing the early morning bite. Actually, morning bite. I wouldn't say early morning. We start getting sunrise about 6:30. I would, but let's see if we can get Mr. Bass to strike coming up. Oh, there was one. Oh, he came up right behind it and stopped. Oh, shoot. What was it? See if he'll do it again. He lunged at it and then stopped. I didn't get a good view of what he was, if it was a bass or bluegill. All right, let's pop it out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I saw a little V weight come up right behind it. And then he stopped. Oh, 2, 3 little guys. It's a mix of bluegill and bass. Not big ones. They were there wanting to play. Let's see if I can get them to hit again. Came up right at the tail end of the retrieve, just out of nowhere. Okay, there's a bluegill looking at it. See if I can. There's a little bass. All right, there he goes. Little bass. Oh, shoot. And then a bigger bass over here to my left. All right, well, yeah. Definitely helps having polarized sunglasses. All right. Okay. Back in the water. Catch and release. Okay, who else is on? Howdy, howdy. Good morning, good morning. Happy Father's Day to all you daddies out there. All right, let's see. There were 2 or 3 bluegill and 2 bass that were lurking right here. So let's see if I can coax another one to come out and hit it. No? Okay. Let's go back out again. And it's funny, I just casted the spot here and didn't have any takers, and then sure enough, I get a strike. Or I spook one as I'm catching that other one. There's one looking at it. Little bluegill. I think it's the same 2 bluegill that were there earlier. Let's see. Let's do a stop and go, little pause retrieve. There we go, he hit it. Ah, little one's toying with my feelings. All right, let's go back out. Okay. And this little crackleback is simulating a minnow. All right, it's really what it's simulating. A little small minnow, but apparently the fish will take it. I think if I went with a bigger fly, I maybe might get some bigger bites too, but I'm wanting numbers today. I'm still in that phase. Quantity, not quality. Although I do like quality. Okay. All right, nothing there. I'm bringing it pretty close, and I didn't see anything go for it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another cast out here and see if we can get one. The tail behind it. Nope. All right, let's go back down. Working the, oh, got me a tangle. Working the bank line, parallel, if not acute angles. Okay. Take it. Oh, he swiped it. Oh, geez, he was right there. He swiped it. Classic trout swipe, you know. You see the silver flash. Yeah. Man, I hate that when that happens. All right, let's see. See if we can get him to flash on it again. This time maybe I'll hook up with him. Okay, no. All right, let's go this way. Okay. We're just slowly working our way. We got a good ways to go too. I mean, we started about midway, and we still got to go all the way around. So, and we do have chance of rain, but I think right now, oh, where's it hit? I think right now we're good. Oh, it is this guy. Bluegill. Bluegill. All right. Bigger bluegill. This one's got a lot of orange stuff on him too. He's orangey. Okay, look at this. Yeah, he's orangey. Alright, he swiped it. Took it good. Back in the water. Oh, we got a doggy barking. Sounds like my dog. Okay, let's see if there's another one lurking out here. He's not going to like me when I walk up on the other side and get closer to the fence. All right. Oh, we got another fisherman out here, a little white egret. There's one that likes to follow me. Oh, there's one looking at it. Came up right behind it. Came up right behind it. Now if he stopped, though, let's see if he'll do it again. No. Oh, I see him. I see him. He's still there. Let's look at a little bluegill, it looks like. We just drag it slow. Right in his... Oh, right there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if he's there. There he goes. Ah, yes. Oh, twice. He hit it twice and I missed him. Holy cow. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's coming. Ah, shoot. He's still there, though. Let's see if I can get him to coax him to hit again. 3 swipes at it already. I was telling you, when you see activity like that, you cast toward it, and sure enough, I had a immediate strike at it. There he goes. Ah, he mouthed it. Okay, let's see if he'll do it again. Another little bass, not a big one, but he's interested. He wants to play today, so let's see if we can accommodate him. Okay, let's do this jiggy jiggy motion again. Jiggy 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 jiggy. All right. Oh man, he got me. Forgot about my back cast. Shoot. Better clear my back cast. Okay, so right there is a little bed where that bluegill was, and right here I had a bass strike it 3 times, and I missed him. All right, that's what you see on these live streams. Everything, mistakes and all. No editing here. All right. Let's go check out the chat. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Good morning. Michael Tejeda. Good morning. Just out having fun here. Looking for whatever bites, but most of it has been bass and bluegill at this point, which is typical in these ponds here in Texas. Okay, let's see if there's something lurking over here. And definitely fishing more shallow. On this end, though, I will start fishing a little bit further out, and that's mainly because this is more of a shallow section of the pond, and I've had it before where they're kind of lurking in the about in the middle of all this area, and this one, oh, there's some more. I went and cast behind me because maybe this guy. Oh, there's a nice one going by. Come on. Oh, nice bass. Holy cow. Snuck up behind me. Just kind of lazily going away. Okay. Let's see. Let's pop it out again. I had another one just kind of swipe at it earlier. Oh, there's another bluegill too. Let's see if this guy will hit it. There's 2 bluegill. I'm gonna drop it right in there. Okay. There's 3 bluegill, but they're all staying low. See if I get them to come up and hit it. Come on, come on. Okay, one looked at it. It's kind of weird. There's 3 of them all in this. Oh, there's a little bluegill that hit it again. So there's this one bed-looking area, and I've dropped the fly right in there, and there's 3 bluegill, like that orangey one that I just caught and released. And it's like they're just kind of watching it. They're not really wanting to hit it. All right, let me drop it one more time. Okay, this one came up on it. He's looking at it. Nah, he doesn't want to play. All right, guess we'll have to let him go for now. Let's keep going. Okay. I'm just going to keep doing this little twitchy motion, keep working our way down. I'm going to pull back away from the bank as I get near this culvert, and I'll start working it in the culvert in case there's one lurking there. Okay. I've had it before where I've caught them right in that culvert. I have some video of that where I'm just fishing away and I take the lure, the fly, whatever I'm using at the time, and take it right into this culvert here and the other culvert at the other end, and lo and behold, I'm getting Mr. Bass striking. So certainly have to. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. What is he? Oh, it's a bluegill. It's a bluegill. All right, that counts. He came up and wanted to hit it. All right, there we go. Mr. Bluegill. Yeah. Lost count of how many we've caught and released, but still having fun though. All right. Okay, and this is all on one fly, the crackleback. Very end of a crackleback. I didn't build the body of it like you normally would. Instead, I just said, forget it. I'm just going to use the hackle and the tying thread to build this thing. And basically, you're pommel wrapping that hackle on it. And that's it. I'll show you the fly here in a moment. Okay, and I got it on a size 10 hook. So, surprise! There we go. There's a hit. Little bass. Okay, in the shallows, less than a foot of water. Okay, right there. Another bass. Now I'll show you the fly here. Right there. Let's see. Let me get it out. Yeah. There we go. I got it. Okay. All right, and this is it. So it's the hackle, and the tying thread. All right. That's what I'm using today. When it's fished wet, acts like a minnow or bait fish. When it's fished dry, acts like a dragonfly or some kind of bug. There's another hit, little guy. Like a little bug on the surface, kind of struggling, I guess. All right, I'm gonna keep working it shallow. In case there's another one here, shallow. Now let's pop it out. See if we can clear the deeper area and see if we can get one to pop up on us. Okay, there's one looking at it. Came up right behind it. Little bass, another little bass. Okay, he's just kind of trailing it. Okay, here he comes, here he comes. Come on. Ah. He lunged at it, but then he stopped. Another little one, just like one I just released. Okay, there's another one coming up on it. Okay, all right. Let's go back this way. Yeah, and I'm describing it mainly because I can see with these glasses on. And these are some old ones that I've had for years now. The cocoons that go over your prescription glasses. And they're beat up. They're very beat up. But I'm too cheap to go buy another one. Because it still works. It's just very dirty. I'll show you. Look at that. These are my polarized sunglasses. And they're dirty. They're beat up. Cocoons. But I like how they go over my sunglasses and they wrap around there, or my prescription glasses, and it wraps around so it's nice and shaded, I guess. Oh, some stuff coming in. What do we got? Let's see, near the shore where a fallen tree branch to the bass always casts. Okay, nice. Turns out that was something else came out. Okay. All right. Oh, and here, I'll show you. Let me see. I don't think it's working too well. Oh, there we go. Polarized sunglasses, I think. There. Gives you an idea. If I have the sunglasses on versus I take it off, you know, you have a lot more glare. It doesn't do justice from the video deal here, but that's what's helping me set the hook, because I can see that activity coming up behind it. All right, there's one. Okay, that was the hump, little V-wake behind it. Looked like a bluegill. The hump. Let's see. Like I was saying, I'll tend to cast out further here, mainly because it's more of there's a miss. All right, the dog's barking. Holy cow, they got 4 dogs. I always thought it was just one. No, they got 5 dogs. Well, it's going to get loud when I get over there, because they're not going to like me. They're not going to like me. Geez, all along I always thought it was 1 dog all these years. Turns out it's 5. Woo! Oh man. Little dogs thinking they're big dogs, just like mine. I got a little Maltese. He's the most awesome dog in the world. Says every Maltese owner. All right. Let's see if we get another bass on. Okay. All right. Let's take it further out. See if there's something lurking out here. Just keep working. Oh, there's one chasing it. He stopped. See if he'll lunge at it again. Oh, man. Okay. Love how they chase it, and you can see the little wake come up behind it when they hit it. Or in this case, when they don't hit it. Okay, let's do these short pull retrieves. Okay. All right. Let's go further down. See if something's lurking back out here. Watching the water, watching the fly, looking for any movement. Okay. Okay, what fly am I using? Let's see. What? It's a crackleback. Crackleback. Variant of a crackleback. I'll show you real quick. Size 10, streamer hook. Okay. And it's the hackle and then the tying thread. I didn't use the body like you normally would, and it's meant to simulate be it a dragonfly if you fish it wet or dry, or bait fish if you fish it wet. Let me see. Let me show you how it looks when it's at least a little dry. And it'll rest on the surface once you put some floating and whatnot on there. Looks like that. Okay. Oh man, I got a wind knot. Shoot. I gotta break that. Dang it. I hate that. Yeah, you definitely don't want any wind knots because that will dampen your game. Alright. Yeah, that'll break. You'll break off real easy. You saw how easy that was. Okay, so yeah. That's one of your banes of fly fishing, getting a wind knot. And what happens there is basically you're tying a knot as you're casting. And I forgot how it happens, but at some point your fly is slower than your line's faster, and they wrap each other into a nice knot, or in this case an overhand knot, and next thing you know, you weaken your line. And when you get a big guy on there, he's going to break it. I mean, you saw how easy it was for me to break the line there. I'm just going to use a simple proof clinch knot right here. There's all kinds of other knots, but I just tend to go back to the improved clinch knot. Don't know why. Even though I think the tri-lead knot is a lot stronger, as well as the uni knot. And then there's, of course, the Palomar, a bunch of knots, but I don't know. Keep going back to just doing the improved clinch knot. Okay. All right. Got that wind knot out. Let's get ready to try casting some more. All right. See if we can coax another one to strike. I did tie another crackleback, so if I do lose this one, it won't be like the other day where I only had one. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep working in the shallow. We got a bullfrog out in the distance making some noise, making his little mating call. Okay, no takers that way. Let's go back and check our 6. Maybe one came back here. No? All right. Let's go that way again. Start walking our way over. There's a hit. Oh, he came up behind it. I saw the take. I saw him take it. He's in and out quickly. All right, here we go. No. Okay, let's try it again. He had it in his mouth, man. I should have had that one. All right, let's see. Make sure I don't hit one of these trees. Oh, wow, this stuff grew over a bunch. Well, we're just going to have to fish the edges then. See if we can coax one out from the greenery. Earlier, this was wasn't like that. Short span, I'd say about 2 weeks, it's grown over fairly quickly. It's maybe a foot off the bank. Now it's definitely into the pond. Oh, over there, just one hit, and then something just boiled up over here. Let's see if I can get them to hit. No. There's a tree behind me, so I'm kind of being careful on my casting. Okay, all right, let's see. Yeah, there's trees behind me. Let me get back from here. I'm gonna drop it in this culvert again. Just in case. Always gotta check it. Just gotta check it. Let's see. Got it right in there. Okay. Now, no takers there. All right, let's keep going. Here, I'm just gonna pop the fly along the edge right here. See if I can get one to come out and pop it. Turtle's out there. Okay, there's one. Little bluegill. All right. Ah, shoot. Bad cast, bad cast. And then we're going to be coming up on some doggies, so it may get a little loud here in a little bit. But we'll just gut through it and see if we can continue fishing on. All right, and then we got those ducks. That's going to be, depending on where they go, it may roil the water up to the point that fish will be spooked. Or they may stay on shore and hook me up. Maybe I might be able to get another one of these guys to strike here. Okay, working it slowly along the edges. That one I'm just going to let it sit. All right, pop it over here, starting to come over to an open area. Let's go and fish it. Short pulls. There he goes. Oh, there's a bass. He had it in his mouth right when I was not setting the hook, but just getting ready for the next cast or next pull on these short pulls. He had it, and briefly, let's see if I can get him to hit it again. I don't think I hooked him too hard to spook him. Oh man, look at those pigeons. Yeah, it's like a wildlife city here. Okay. Oh, saw some movement. Cast to the movement. See if we can get them to hit it. Okay. Oh, there's some junk on this. Let me clear it. Wow. That one came up behind it. It was in his mouth, and right when I pulled to do the next short pull for that retrieve, I felt that it got in his mouth there, hooked him briefly, but then he spit it out. So, bummer. Let's see. Okay. And it does help with these glasses on. Okay, there's a bluegill looking at it. There he goes. Yeah, bluegill. Oh, he got off. Shoot. And look at that. Classic. I just broke my line. In fact, I think I just lost. Oh, classic one. That's your classic case of a bad knot. Yeah, so, yeah, it's all on me. I lost that one because I couldn't tie a knot. That's what you get here on a live stream, is you get everything, mistakes and all. And that was definitely a mistake. You saw how I tied it too. I thought I did it good, but bummer. All right, I feel like trying to switch it up and see I got an extra crackleback here. This is the crackleback right here. And thinking I want to try a bigger fly though, just because I want to see if there's some bigger fish wanting to strike this morning. But I don't see any unweighted flies. Everything looks like there's some weight on them. There's a black woolly bugger. That's always good. One has weight on it though, so I don't know. I'm gonna see. Little woolly bugger is always a good one for anything, you know. That catches pretty much everything and anything when you fish a pond, especially. All right, I'm gonna do a tri-lead knot this time. Got a bigger hook eye here, so I can take advantage of that and go with a tri-lead knot. So let's do that, because I hate those break-offs. All right, we'll have this set here in a moment. Just bear with me. Not tying. Okay, got it. Let's see what we can do now. All right, we cut the tag end, and we're going to try a black woolly bugger now. Even though I do have a backup crackleback, and we can go back to that one. I may have to add more tippet to my line though, and that may be a pain. So we may just gut through it and just stick with one. Okay, woolly bugger, let's see what you can do. Okay. Okay. This one's a little bit harder to view because it is dark. Oh. Bluegill looking at it. Okay, let me just drag it slow, see if he'll come hit it. No. I may fish this one faster too, or do more of those short pull retrieves, because it definitely sinks quickly. Of course, I probably could take advantage of that and go and fish it deeper out there. Let's try that. All right. And what was that? I think that was it's either a fish over here in this junk or a frog. Okay. All right, let's get that out of there. Okay. Let's go deeper. All right. I'm going to let it sink a little, and I'm just going to do these short retrieves, like short pull retrieve here. And here I'm watching the end of my fly line to give me the indication of a strike. And we're definitely going to bring it in closer to us. Oh, right there. All right, let's see what that is. Where there's movement, cast to it. Oh, he's chasing it. He's chasing it. Oh, he chased it. Come on, come here, chase it again. I felt them tag it. Oh man, I felt them tag it good too. Yeah, another classic case where there's movement, you cast to it, and right there I had him. Well, I didn't have him. At least he struck though. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I'm just gonna go and do one last cast in that direction. Short pulls again. I'm gonna drag it as it gets close. I'm fishing it faster, mainly just so I can keep it above all that green stuff that's down below. That'll definitely clobber the hook. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Is there a big bass waiting for me? All right, let's pop it over here on the other side of the greenery. Let it drop right in there. Okay. Oh, saw some more movement. I think that was a turtle though, but like I said, where there's movement, cast to it. Okay, short pulls. Short pull. Come on, take it. All right, nope, no takers there. Let's go further out. More turtle activity. Okay. All right, I see some stuff in the chat. Let's see. All right, Lewin Herring, howdy. Fishing industry, howdy. Man, do you know the fish or no? No, I'm an amateur. Just avid. Can you use fly fishing lures on a spinning rod? I do a bubble fly float. Yeah, you could do that. Bubble fly. It's a clear plastic bubble float. You can add water to it, or some like vegetable oil to give it weight, and then put it right on there. I got some videos on bubble fly floats. Okay. Come on. Let's see if Mr. Mr. Fishy wants to play. Let's go work this one rocky section here before we scare up all the ducks. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go back out that way. All right. So over here, I caught a nice catfish one day using some bait finesse gear, ultralight bait casting, and I was using a Zuri lure, a real small, tiny thing, 1/16 ounce or less. I think less than 1/16 ounce. And yeah, that one was pretty interesting in that I fought them, and I was using 2-pound test line at the time. So that was fun. All right, where'd these guys go? Pop it out this way. Maybe they're out lurking a little deeper. Okay. All right, I'm seeing more items in the chat. What do we got? Oil on it, like olive oil. You can do olive oil or vegetable oil. They've got a little hole in them that you can open up and put the oil in there. You can use water, but they say that tends to dry up on you versus you put oil in there. But a lot of times I don't even need the oil. I got enough weight already with the plastic float. Okay, all right, here's gonna be fun here. Where are these ducks gonna go, and are they gonna spook the bass that are lurking near the shore? Okay, all right, let's take this one further out. All right, let's go out that way and let it sink. Let it sink, and then I'm just gonna do this little bumpy motion here. See if I'll get one to take as it's sinking. Okay. Okay, I'm mainly watching the fly line. There we go. Oh, jeez. That one picked it up. I saw it moving, the fly line moving to my right. And that's why I set the hook and did not get him. Denied again. Holy cowser. Got to fix that here. Okay, so right at the tail end, as I was dragging it like this, I saw it move, and that was my telltale that set the hook. Like I said, when in doubt, set the hook. All right, let's go and cast out further. Maybe we'll work this deeper section here before we get to the ducks. Okay, might as well take advantage of having a weighted woolly bugger on versus the crystal or crackleback. Okay. All right, let's go back out again. All right. Go just a tad bit further out. Let it sink. Let it sink. Pop. Short little twitchy moves here. Watch for that line pick up. Okay. All right, there's a hesitation there. Very light hesitation, so that could mean something bumped it. Or it could mean it's nothing. Okay. All right, let's move it in. Okay, I'm watching the fly. I'm gonna bring it all the way in. Nope, no takers there. Let's go this way. All right. Short pull, short pull. Little twitchy twitch motion. And then we'll pop it back out again. All right, here I'm just gonna work it faster just to keep it out of the junk. But this is a rocky section, so that might help. Okay, let's work. There he goes. Oh, another one. Holy cow. Another one. That one I was staying parallel to the rocks or to the banks, and I saw the pickup. Line hesitated, then moved forward, and I went to set the hook, and I felt them on there again briefly. Okay. That's how many misses now? Oh well. That's the deal on live streaming. There's no editing here. Okay, let's go back out. All right, let's pop it out again. I'm not going this way mainly because I got some trees behind me. Okay? Trees. So Could be hard to get my back cast going there, and I'm not. I could probably just do a real simple angled cast to my right a little bit. See if something's working in there. Okay, and I'm kind of walking slow because I don't want to scare the ducks, because I want to fish the spot where they're at. All right. Oh, some more stuff in the chat. Howdy, howdy. Fishing on Flyrod, dude gets it. Oh, yeah. Waiting for you to catch one so I can continue strolling. I caught some. Thought watching was all top water. No. Fish it wet. I'll do top when you need to. Bottom line, fly fishing is whatever you need to do to get the fish to hit it. So it could mean just, you know, zero nymphing, I guess, where you just kind of put the deal right there. Other times it's, there he goes, he hit it. Oh, Jesus. What is up with me? He hit it. He started taking the line out. I could just barely see the line moving. And that, I felt that one too when I set the hook. Okay, I gotta fix this. Let's get my mojo back. All right, just kind of drag it slow. I'm watching the line for that movement, the telltale that Mr. Fishy is there. Okay. And I'm mainly fishing close to shore. Okay, working the undercut of the pond, as well as just a few feet out, because it goes like this and then it'll dip down. And then here, since I am using that weighted woolly bugger, I'm taking it further out, and when I do that, I'm going to let it sink, and then I'll just do this little twitchy motion here. So I'm pulling on the line and also kind of doing this to give it a little up and down movement, like I'm jigging. Okay, and I'm watching the end of my fly line. I can't see my fly, but I'm watching the end of the fly line, and that is my, well, it's my strike indicator. It's going to tell me if I got something nibbling on it. Okay, and then sometimes it'll be feel, where I actually feel them, but most times I'm actually setting the hook because I can see something has done something to the fly, and it transmitted that take onto a fly line. All right, let's go to here. Okay, let's work this one. All right, let's work this one over here. Come on, Mr. Fishy. We've already missed 3 now, 4, 5. Okay, let's take this one out a little. All right, ducks are starting to come close, so don't want to spook them, because there's a nice set of rocks and structure right where they're at. Let's see. All right, let's go back out. Okay. You can put a strike indicator on, but then you can't do these running gun technique where you're just kind of working the bank quickly. All right. Okay, let's see. Come on. Looking for that pickup. Nope. Let's go back out here. Let's sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twitch. All right. There it goes. Ah, jeez, that line was going out. Holy cow. Here, let me see something. Gonna hate it if the hook is messed up. Looking for an excuse to explain why I'm missing these guys. No, that hook's good. Oh, it's barbless. Shoot. That's right, I had to go barbless when I was fishing for trout on the Blue River, and yeah, on the Blue last year up in Oklahoma. Oh well. Okay, try a different bait. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I like this fly. I may switch back to the crackleback, but I'm trying to see what I can do with this. I mean, one of the things that I noticed is I try not to switch my flies too often. So sometimes I'll just bring a few flies with me. What that does is it forces me to fish that pattern and learn how to fish it better. As well as, well, make mistakes. It happens. In this case, I think I would be doing better if I had a barbed hook, but I guess we're doing catch and release style today. Well, we have been all morning. Okay, let's see if we can get them to hit. So what that means when you're fishing barbless is you get this take. You need to maintain steady pressure on the line when you have that fish on. Any loss in pressure could mean that hook falling out. And yeah, I may not be an expert fisherman, but I'm an expert at losing fish. All right, just keep popping away at it here. Let it sink. Let it sink. Okay. Watching the fly line, looking for that drop or looking for that pull, the hesitation. At the tail end, I'll just kind of drag it slow. Okay. All right. Let's see how we can get here without spooking the ducks too much. Okay. All right. And I still have my polarized glasses. I'm standing off about 10 feet off the bank. Going to clear the area in front of me before I walk up closer and then start walking the bank again. All right. Just want to make sure that there's not a bass or two lurking nearby that I may spook. So we'll just do these short casts, clear the area, make sure there's nothing that I may spook, and then we'll start working our way back, going to my left. Okay. All right. All right, we're pretty much near the bank now. All right, let's try. All right, let's start working parallel to the bank and acute angles to the bank. Okay, Mr. Fishy, Mr. Fishy, where are you? Let's go back out this way. All right. Oh, I just saw something move to the right. Not sure what it was, but he moved to the right. There's a tree behind me, so I'm trying to be careful with that too. All right, let's go back out. Okay. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Come on, come on. All right, let's go back out. Let's see if we can find one of these ones that are lurking deeper. Okay, we'll let it sink. Sink. And then we'll do these little short twitches. Come on, come on, come on. Short twitch. Let's go. All right. Again, it's a barbless hook, so I've got to play it by ear. Okay. All right. Taker's there. Let's go on. Okay. That's been a lot of missed hook strikes with the woolly bugger. Versus the crystalback, I got some pretty consistent hits there, but I think it's mainly because, one, it is a smaller fly, and then two, oh shoot, two, it did have a barb on it. Okay, there was a tap, a slight tap. Oh, bad cast. Okay, let's do this. All right, take it out this way. Come on. All right, let's go. Too fishy here to not have a fish take. Okay. All right, let's take it out. All right, let it sink. All right, let's start twitching it in. Let's see if Mr. Bass wants to play today. Come on, come on. I'm real quiet here. I like it. What time is it now? It's only 8:20. Holy cow. Got a few runners, walkers, got the dogs barking. But yeah, perfect time to be out on a pond. no one else fishing it. Sure is truly. There's fish to be had here. Had a nice run earlier. Right now things are slowing down for yours truly. Okay. Alright, let's see. Come on, come on. Alright, I'm gonna switch it out. Alright. Alright, I got the hint. Someone said try a different bait. Well, I'll try a different fly. You know, when you gotta get your fix, you gotta get your fix, and if it means time to switch, well, it's time to switch. I'm gonna go and put on it's another another style of what do you call it, fly that I've used for trout, but does double duty for what do you call it? The Guadalupe, and it's all beat up. Let me try it. But does double duty catching bass and bluegill. I think the hook is messed up on this. This one's pretty beat up too. Yeah, even the tail's missing, but I like that. I like that collar on it. It's looking really good. Let's see. Oh man, I'm down to the. I'm gonna have to change my tippet. Shoot, I'm down to the wire on this one. Yeah. All right, I need more line on it. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. I think all I have is 2 pound tippet right now, so this may be interesting. This could be a little different. Actually, oh wait a minute. I think I brought some. I brought some white damselflies. What is this? Oh, it's a tube fly. Tube fly? Yeah, I brought some tube flies. And then I got a little, what is this one? Oh, here we go. This is the one I want. This is a Guadalupe. Okay. Oh, someone asked about the bubble thing right here. That's a variant of a bubble float, or yeah, bubble rig. But this one, you can't add any oil or water to it to give it extra weight, but it works. You really don't need to add more weight to that one. It's pretty heavy already. All right, cross my fingers I tie a good knot on this one, because I certainly don't want to break my tippet off again. All right, I'm going to have to make an adjustment here to do this. And all it is basically a, it's going to be a blood knot, also called a barrel knot. I'm going to have to take my glasses off, or sunglasses. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This little 2 pound tippet is really, really thin, so I'm hoping it still takes. Okay. All right, I'm going to grab it here now, and then I'm going to work the other end. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 4, 5, 6. I do use tippet rings. I just ran out of tippet rings, and then this is one DIY leader that I made several years back. It was just one of the extra ones I had in my fly vest. Okay. All right, so I got that. Just got to grab it here. Start pulling slowly together. Okay. Let me lubricate it so it doesn't burn it. Okay. Oh man, what was that? All right, let's see. Let's trim it up, and I'm gonna give it a longer tippet section in case I need to cut it off and switch out flies. All right. All right, come on, come on, come on. Still a little overcast here. So The chance of rain, I think they said, was 33%. Yeah, 33% chance, which means it may rain, it may not. I think when they say 20%, it basically you can plan the day without worrying about rain. Okay. All right, now let's give it some length. All right, there we go. I'll give it that much. And this is this fluorocarbon material that I got from Trout Magnet. Okay. I've been using it as a double duty as a tippet material. When I ordered some trout magnets, it's a 1 gram micro lure, great for trout. It came with the with this stuff. All right, and this is, oh man, this one's also barbless. Bummer. Oh man, and then I think I've got some of the wrapping coming off of it. Oh, well, we're going to use it. All right, let's just get it on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, one for good measure. I think they say 6 to 7, but I go with 8 for good measure. All right, that's holding. Now I don't know what to do here. This thing's coming loose. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it off. I think I put a little bit of head cement as well as I did a whip finish on it, so it should hold. But if it doesn't, well, we'll just have to make an adjustment. Again, the perils of live streaming. Get everything, mistakes and all. We'll just trim it off here. There we go. All right, let me get my polarized sunglasses on. Guadalupana. Okay. All right, let's check the chat. Okay, howdy, howdy. What do we got here? I'm watching from the Netherlands. Awesome, cool. Try a different bait. Yep, I'm doing it now. All right, here goes. Let's see what Mr. 3-weight can do. And fishing the Guadalupana. I'm going to fish close to shore again, as this one does not sink as quickly as that woolly bugger does. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks like a bait fish now. Woo! All right, and then we still have that other crackleback to use if we need to. All right, let's work it in here. All right, just kind of popping it along the shoreline here. Ducks went away, or they're over here now. Okay. All right. Got the fountain off. Okay, let's go back here. All right, I'm gonna let it sink a little, and then I'm watching the end of my fly line as the indicator of a strike. Pop it over here by the tree. So this one's gonna look more like a little bait fish running through the water, like a little minnow. And, oh, right there. Little bluegill popped it. Little guy. Okay. Little bluegill. And I'm now using 2-pound test. There we go. Another bass. That was a little bass. Now using 2-pound tippet instead of the 4. And that last one just kind of barely swiped at it. Looked like a little bass again. All right. And I'm going to fish this one quicker. Oh, something just rose. Ah, missed it. Right there. Let's see. See if I get his attention. No? All right. Let's pop it over here again. Come on, come on. Did you? Come on. Let's see. Let's see it. No? Okay. All right, let's go back out. All right, here I gotta let it sink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Short pulls. Watching the end of the fly line for that indication. And when in doubt, set the hook. When in doubt, set the hook. Okay. Just going to just sweep it up a little bit here. See if there's something trailing behind it. Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go back over here. Take it over here to this green stuff. Definitely looks like a little minnow cutting through the water. Alright. Take it right underneath that tree. Kind of work it along the shore here. Okay. Pop it out now. Okay. Let it sink. Short twitches. Alright. Let's go on the other side of the tree here. Good morning, Ohio. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. So yeah, there's a turtle right in the culvert. And then this tree fell in during one of the storms on the branches. And of course, that's used to be a good spot usually for a bass or two to be lurking right there. But now we've got to work around it, but we can certainly at least drop our, there's a hit. That was a little guy hitting it. I think it was a little bass. Okay, let's come back up again. Yeah, a little bluegill. A little bass and a little bluegill wanted to pop at it. Okay. Try it again. Coming back up. No. Let's try over here. See if we can get, maybe there's something lurking. Yeah, right there. That was a little guy. Very little guy. I think it was a little bluegill, it looked like. Okay, looks like we found him again. Okay, gonna work over here along this section. Okay, let's see what Mr. Guadalupana can do. All right, just do these little short twitch moves. See if I can get into them again. They certainly were tearing up that crackleback variant I was using earlier. Okay, but I think we'll get him on. There he goes. Oh, wow. Picked up very light strike. Okay. I saw the line pick up, and then as soon as I went to go set, he was already off. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it again. Come on, come on. Where are you? Okay. Let's go back out. Cut this way. Come on, come on. Where'd you go? All right. Man, I'm worried these ducks are gonna keep just moving down the shore from me. I'll just walk it slowly. Okay. Let's go back out. Work it parallel, short pull this time. Let's see if we'll get him. There he goes. That one hit. That was a hesitation in the line. Looks like it's a bluegill. All right. Mr. Bluegill on the Guadalupana. All right. Ow, 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 ow. All right, we got him. All right. Oh. Well, he's gone. All right. Oh, shoot. My buddy's back. That's the big blue heron that follows me when I fish this pond. And he especially shows up when I start catching fish. Yeah. I've yet to see him catch one on his own. Okay, come on, come on, come on. All right. So that one was a hesitation in the line when I cast it. Okay, so I was just popping it away like this. And I saw the end of my fly line kind of hesitate. And that was the telltale for me to go ahead and set that hook. Okay. I'll just keep following it again. Let's pop it out. All right. Set that hook. All right. Got some stuff coming in the chat. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Okay, there we go. Sorry, had a little oopsie in the phone here. Yeah, I'm streaming from my phone, so I have to look down and check the chat out occasionally, see if there's any questions coming in. Okay. Oh, something picked it up. Very light strike. And I wonder if it's those little bluegill again. Very light strike. And there's my fishing buddy. Oh, what was that? Holy cow. Cast to it. Let's see. What was that? Something came up on top and struck. What was it? Let's try it again. Okay. I'll let it sink. Nope. All right. And that blue heron's going to follow me the rest of the time here. He's looking for an easy meal. All right, let's go back out. I'll let it sink this time. And I'm going to do this little twitch movement where I just lift up the rod like this. And I'm watching how the line is reacting or settling. A lot of times when it starts settling, you'll just see it kind of quiver. And that again is another good indication that you might have a fishy on the end. Okay. Let's do the same thing here. A little twitchy motion. Maybe get them to get a little bold and strike. All right. Let's try it out here. Okay. Come on. Did bring some top water stuff, but somehow I'm thinking that maybe it's better to stick with. Oh, there's one. There he goes. There he goes. Came up right behind it. Looks like a bass, I think. Look, and look at my buddy over there. He definitely wants to come and play. All right. All right, Mr. Bass. Okay. And that one again was the line was the indicator, and I was watching for it to its reaction to the fish taking. And in this case, it was just another hesitation in that line. Pause, basically. All right, and this time I'm using the Guadalupana. Okay, it's a lure designed by Lefty Chavez for the Guadalupe River and Guadalupe bass. And I took that pattern and just downsized it to be used for trout. Because I believe the original pattern is tied on either an 8 or 6 size hook. Actually, no, it's a bigger hook, or a bigger, I think like 6 or 8 hook. And it's meant to be fished on the Guadalupe as swinging your fly, where you cast it at a angle downriver, and then you let it swing. And on the end of the swing, for the part of the river you're fishing, especially with the water flow, as it ends at that swing, it does a dip and an up. And that's typically where the bites will happen. Oops, I got some junk on this one. All right, so it's swinging flies. And why do you normally get a bunch of strikes at the tail end of the presentation, the swing? Is because your fly settles and then kind of dips and then goes back up right at that tail end of the swing. At least that's what they tell me. At least that's what I've noticed when I've been doing that. Okay. But today we are pond fly fishing over here in the city of Allen in Texas, north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex on a Father's Day. We started about 7, so what time is it now? Ooh. Yeah, we started about 7, a little bit past 7. So I've been fishing here for a little bit. And I'm hoping we can get another bass before we call it. Mainly I started over there by the that green stuff across came all the way around, and I need to finish it up and end up back there again, and then we'll be done. That's the plan. And the bite was pretty consistent on the other side, and then things slowed up. Then I switched flies after I lost one at crackleback, and had a few hits and misses with the black olive woolly bugger, and I since now switched over to a little Guadalupana. And yeah, back over there is where kind of dry period, but they were there. I was getting hits. It's just user error in this case. And then now I've got my buddy over here, Mr. Blue Heron, wants to get an easy meal. Yeah, he's followed me many a time. But what's interesting is he's not moving this time. Looks like he's just sitting still. What are you going to do? All right. Not going to go far. He's just going to hang out. My fishing buddy. Okay. Let's go out a little. All right. Just going to twitch it again. Noticing the twitch movement is working much better compared to the earlier deal fishing the crackleback. The crackleback was more of a constant movement. Here, just this little twitch movement seems to be working. And main thing is knowing when to set the hook when you're getting that take, because a lot of times it's all going to come from watching your fly or watching the end of your fly line for that indication of a strike. Okay, let's go down this way. I think this heron is not helping. I think he's giving the fish a heads up that I'm coming. Normally he's behind me, trailing me, but this time he's in front of me. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, go back out here. Okay, I'm gonna let this one sink a little. Maybe there might be some lurking over here along the slope. Okay, let's pop it out again. All right, what do we got here? Top water. Oh, yeah, top water's cool. All right. Come on. Let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to strike. Okay. I wonder if I do have any top water stuff on me. That would be fun to get some strikes on the top. Surface action. Usually have some grasshoppers, but I think I may be running low on those. I'm gonna have to go tie some more of them. But yeah, top water strike, nice. That's fun. Get those guys hitting. All right. Okay. Watching for any movement. Got the polarized glasses to help me out. Oh, undercut right here. This thing just broke off, so that's what I was telling you, how they're kind of lurking underneath the bank because there's an undercut. There's a hit. Oh man, subtle hit. He just barely tapped it. I saw the line quiver. Went in out, set the hook, and I set the hook. All right, what do we got? Yeah. All right, howdy, ground fog. Howdy, how's it going? Just out here on Father's Day, doing a little morning fishing. It's mainly been bass and bluegill. Had some pretty good bite at the beginning, and then things kind of tailed down now. And I still got the rest of that section of the pond to go. So I'm only a little bit past halfway. Number-wise, I think I'm pretty good number-wise. I got some pretty fun strikes on the line here. Now let's see if we can get something else to strike. Come on. Okay, watching the end of there we go. Oh, he had it. That line started pulling out away from me. That is the classic strike, indication of a strike, versus the other ones where it just kind of hesitates or pauses. Okay, that one just, it was pulling, and I did not set the hook in time. Okay, let's watch it again. Just kind of drag it slow. All right, let's do it again. Okay. My fishing buddy is definitely putting a damper on my activities here. I need to have him stay behind me. Can't tell the fishies that I'm coming. Oh, there's a strike. There's a strike. Little bass. Little bass. Oh, he's off. Okay. I'm using a barbless hook. So as soon as you lose any tension on the line, there's a good possibility you're not going to get him. He's going to get off on you. Okay. There's another one. Oh, Jesus. That one came up and just gulped it. Little guy. Let's see if he'll come back. Maybe he's got a buddy out here. Okay. Hey, he just came out right behind it. There he goes. Ah, it's another little bluegill. The other one was a bass. Okay, let's try it again. Ride it up high. Okay. Let's lift it up a little. No, okay. Let's see if he may be out here again. Wow, I don't think it was the same bass either. That one looked a little bit bigger than the other one that I lost. Okay. Like I'm saying, polarized glasses, they do make a difference. Let's go further out. Kind of work this little greenery area. Let's go back this way. There we go. That one just swiped it. We swiped it. Oh, and look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh man, he's coming up to me. Holy cow. Look at this guy. Tell you what, he did that last time, but now he's being a little bit more bold. Last time he was staying off, but he's actually coming up on me now. Might have a little confrontation here with some wildlife right there. And let's see. Let me get this off here. Right there. And look at that guy. Look how close. No. Yeah, you have to catch your own, buddy. Catch your own. I'm doing you a favor. Oh, he did that last time. Oh, we got some more in here. Howdy. I don't understand. If it smells like fish and it's a tasty dish, it smells like cologne, leave it alone. Smells like cologne. Are you talking of a certain other thing? I don't know. Oh well. Let's get back to fishing. Okay. Just kind of drag it slow. See if there's another one that'll pop out of the greenery. All right. That one came right out of this green stuff. He definitely hit it quickly. Of course, now this guy's going to probably spook everything that's nearby. Trying to fish this area, buddy. You there aren't helping. You know, I think the fish know that there's a blue heron around. Okay? So, clobbering the zone. You're one of those fishermen, I see. It's the one that he sees you catching something, so he comes over. Yeah, I see how. There's a strike. Another little one. He's coming over. Look at this guy. I don't understand. I've normally seen them, and they normally catch them on their own. Okay, look at this guy. Throw it that way. Come on. Right here. Let's see if we can get another guy. You're not helping. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah. Stay over there. Man, he did that last time. He stayed with me for about an hour last time. Okay. But that's the first time he's done it where he's stayed ahead of me. Normally he's behind me, which, okay, I can deal with that. But when you're in front of me and you're clobbering the area that I'm trying to fish and basically spooking the other fish, well, that makes it a lot tougher for me. Yeah. Let's see. It's cleared behind us. Maybe there's one lurking behind us that wants to strike. Okay. Pop it over. Okay. All right, let's go back out. We'll let this one sink a little. And then we're going to work the edge around this green stuff to the open area at the tail end of the pond. Okay. All right. And then, like I'm saying, the indication of the strike, I'll either see the take or I'll be watching the end of my fly line giving me the telltale that something struck. All right. And what's really helping me is I've got these polarized glasses to help me see through the glare on the water. Okay. Oh, there's a take right there. Another little bass, working the edges, working the edges. Oh man. He's got me hooked onto the branch. Shoot. Oh no, I got it. Woo! This guy's eyeing me again too. Alright. Okay, so I'm just kind of working the edges, trying to just popping the fly right on the edge and letting it sink down. And that seems to be working. Okay, so well, if that's working, let's continue that until we get to an open area. And then we'll make that adjustment accordingly. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's try it again. Just gonna pop it here. Watching for the take. Here, I'm actually watching the fly. Okay. I'll bring it in close to the greenery. Do the same thing out here. Okay. And I'm using 2-pound tests. I started with 4. Now I'm down to 2 because I had to retime my tippet, and all I had was 2-pound test, which just means I gotta be extra careful if I get a bruiser wrong. Oh, I just spooked one right where I went to go cast. Shoot, I spooked him. Oh, he went that way. Let's see if he's still there. Maybe he wants to play with Mr. Guadalupana. Okay, let's pop it out again. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, I smelled breakfast stuff over there. Sonic Drive-In. Pond behind Sonic, or Sonic Pond is what I call this. Oh yeah, smelling tasty. Got a bait caster, my first one actually. How can I get it to work? Bait caster, I can get it to work. Practice. Watch a few videos. I'm not sure. Gotta educate your thumb. Definitely educate your thumb. And then also make sure you set it correctly. Go look on YouTube talking about how to set your bait caster when it comes to the braking system, as well as if it does have brakes, and then the spool tension. All right. Ultralight bait casting, that's even more, you got to tweak it some more. But yeah, start there. Okay. I started out with the old Penn knuckle buster reels. There's no magnetic brake. Okay. All right, I see something off to my left. But I am hooked onto that bait finesse style stuff. Ultralight bait casting, that's pretty fun. That is really fun. All right, let's go back out here. All right. Oh, there's a hit. He swiped it. He had it in there. I was doing those short pull retrieves, and then he had it, and then I lost him when I didn't set the hook. Okay, I was too busy doing my little short pull retrieve, and again I'm using a barbless hook, so you lose tension on that line, most likely you're going to lose your fish. Okay, this one has some junk on it. Junk in the trunk. Let's clear it. All right, where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right. Big caster. What kind of big caster is it? The brand, and then what size line are you putting on it? Give me an idea what you're working with. All right, let's see if we can get another one to hit. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. All right, let's see. I'm just going to keep working parallel to the bank, acute angle to the bank for now. And we're starting to get to the tail end over here. So let's see what we can do. What time is it? Okay, almost 9. Not bad. Yeah, I'm streaming from my phone, and what saves me being able to stream so long on the phone, because definitely lose battery power, is I've got an external power bank, and then it splits off into the lab mic. So it's one USB-C connection and 2 that split off to give power and also provide the audio. Before that, I was limited to about maybe 45 minutes. Then it would be time to shut down because of the battery. But now I've started at 7 and I'm still plugging away, so it seems to be working. I have started doing streaming from the action camera also. That's been pretty good. But unfortunately, I can't monitor the chat with it. For some reason, the chat doesn't connect, so if anyone's reaching out, I don't think anyone can actually even ask questions and whatnot. So that's why I said, let's go back to the phone real quick. I'll just use the action camera for the occasional live stream, if not use it for rebroadcasting streams later in the day or in the evening. Those I still don't edit. I just render the video, and then I post it as a rebroadcast, and then I monitor the chat real time as it's being presented to folks. That opens up some real good engagement, I find, which is the main reason why I do this, because I'm not an expert, just an avid fisherman, and learn to fish by our trials and errors. And we were a team of 5, now I'm a team of 1. But you guys are certainly welcome to join in on the fun on these live streams. All right. Now, got some junk on there. Starting to get to the greenery. Okay. All right, we're getting to the tail end of the pond. So, we'll be playing it by ear. Okay, what else we got here? Hi, hi. Okay, let's see. Hansy, Googie, hi. Big P Jones, hi, hi. Doing a little pond fly fishing here. Mainly for bass. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened? Okay. Okay, let's do that. All right. Having to adjust my camera or my phone. Hit the green screen thing for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so here I'm just gonna work the fly up against the green stuff again, see if I can get one to jut out. Okay. And then once I get to this area, I'll start fishing it like I have been. Okay. Actually, let's go and cast out a little bit further. See if something's lurking out here. Okay. Come on. There he goes, right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Hate it when that happens. Okay. I sent it out, kind of let it sink, and I'm doing this little twitchy motion where I'm just popping the fly or the fly line up in the air and letting it sink. And then I'm watching for that indication of a strike. And that usually means that line, that line reacted to something. And just set the hook then. Like I just did there, but maybe next time keep it on the hook. All right, let it sink. Let it sink a little bit more. Just pop it. Watch that end of the fly line. That's what's going to tell me to set the hook. And it happens quick. Happens very quick. You saw what happened there just a moment ago. Okay, we'll let it sink. Pop it. Sink. Pop it. Oh. Let's go back out here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Something just moved to my right. Now let's finish this cast first. Something moved to my right. Okay. All right. Yeah, it was right here. Drop it right in the mix and let's see what happens. And we're going to be coming up near the road, so it's going to be a lot of road noise coming up here in a moment. Okay. All right. All right. I get it. I missed you. All right. Let's go back here. This area is a little shallow, so I'll actually fish more of the pond versus just near the shoreline. Okay. But I will still take it in close because sometimes they are lurking close. I haven't had any big bruisers today. I think the biggest one maybe went about 13 inch, maybe 14 inch. Everything else has been these small guys. Nope, their bass just swung up. Came right up on it. Came out of the greenery for it. See if he'll come back. Oh, he was close too. Right in this greenery. He swiped it. See if he'll come back. Come on, come on. No? All right, let's see. Let's get it out. See if maybe we can coax him to come in, thinking there's one coming in from out there. And he came in, had it, and spit it out. And I only reason why I saw him was I could see it with the glasses. And the classic one coming out of the green stuff. Okay, drop it right there. No, all right, let's keep going. Definitely smell some tasty breakfast food here cooking over here at the Sonic Drive-In. Sonic Drive-In. Okay. Okay, just kind of keep working. Okay. Work the edges. Work the edges again. Let's see if he'll pop out. No. All right, let's go further out. Cast into this one rocky area. It's got a little rocky bottom, so maybe I can get one to pop out there. There we go. Come on, Mr. Fishy. Nope. All right, let's go back this way. We'll let it sink a little. Let's watch for that line to pull out, okay? See if I can sense it before he actually hits it. What do you think? Okay, no. All right, no. Okay, I see some junk on there. Let's clear it. Can't have some junk in the trunk. Oh man, my buddy's back, but at least he's staying behind me now instead of in front of me. Mr. Heron. Okay, that's the Guadalupeana. What do we got here? Hi. Okay. All right. Let's keep working it. Let's walk around here. All right. Come up to the culvert area. All this used to have a good opportunity to catch a fish or two there, but unfortunately, with all that green stuff, it makes it a little bit tough. Oh, I just spooked one right here in the rocks. Spooked one in the rocks. Oh, I see him still. It's right there. All right, let's take up some line. He is right there. Just about a few whatevers from the bank. See if he'll come and look at it. Oh, he looked at it. Got him. Got him. Now I just got to keep him on. He's remember I only have a weedless or barbless hook, so I've got to work him out. Yeah, putting a bend in the rod too. Okay, got to keep pressure on him, or I'm going to lose him with that weedless hook. Okay, and again I spied him because I have my polarized glasses. It's a great tool when it comes to fishing. Oh, he just broke off. Oh yeah. Okay. Whew, almost lost him. Broke my fly off. All right, got him. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. All right. Yeah, look at that. He broke my fly off. Oh, man. Okay. Wow, that was fun. Go back, get bigger. This was the Guadalupana. I kind of wanted to stay with the Guadalupana, but I do like the one suggestion for top water. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any top water flies on me. Let me check. I think all I have is, yeah, I got some tube flies. Got another Guadalupana. I just lost the Guadalupana. Let's try a tube fly. Oh, dang, I haven't used a tube fly in a while. Yeah, tube fly. Let's see how that works. Let's mix it up, man. Tube fly. Tube fly has a little plastic tube, and then you tie it just the same way as you normally would any other fly. Just you have to tie it on the tube itself. I've got a little attachment on my fly tying vise that allows me to tie these tube flies. And what you do is you take your line and run it through the tube itself right here. And it'd probably be better if I was using a heavier pound test instead of this tube, but I'm going to go for it. This one will sink slowly. Yeah, it'll sink slowly. So that might give me a little leeway when it comes to staying off that green stuff. All right, and it runs freely down the tippet or leader, and then on the other end you tie in a treble hook. Okay, and I'm gonna tie it with a trilene knot. That tends to work better, I guess, for me. Trilene knots. Get that on there, and we'll see how a tube fly works. We'll probably get less strikes from the bluegill, but we may get more strikes from the bass. Okay. All right, tube fly. Okay, we're gonna have to wet it first. Okay, let's get it wet. Come on. Gotta wet it. Come on, I need to sploodle. Okay, there we go. And what's nice about this one is it's white, so I can see that one from far away. And we'll actually ride pretty close to the surface. So, yeah, okay. All right, so it's kind of fishing top water, but not. All right, let's start up here. Oh man, already. Look at that. Already hooked into something. Caught me a grass fish. Holy God, that's so funny. All right, and it is really, really on there, so let me get them all. There we go. Classic, classic. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, that thing wasn't that tall. All right, let's do a short cast then. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna do this little short pull retrieve. See if we can coax one to hit. All right. You can see it moving through the water. All right, let's go over here where there's more room for me to cast. And here I'm going to stand off from the bank because you saw how I caught that last one and he was basically a few feet off the bank. Okay. Let's see if we can get a bigger one to strike. All right. And it's a tube fly is what it's called. I'm going to walk up a little bit closer now. Let's see if we can get one on a tube fly. All right, go to the shallow area by the culvert. Let's see if we get some of that awesome topwater bite. Come on, come on, come on. Come on and dart. Dart out there. That looks like a perfect bait for you to hit, Mr. Bass. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go back up here. See what's on here. Howdy, howdy. Yep, having fun. Let's go back up here. So it's going to get louder because we're by the street. This is one of our main streets. There's Sonic. I'm behind Sonic. And I'm up here by the street. Oh, right over here. I just saw a bass go by. Let's see. See if I can get him to come out and hit it. It was just right in this one corner. Come on and hit it. This thing looks like a dying minnow here. Come on. Okay. That one didn't want to play. Okay. Let's see if we can get one to come up. Got a bunch of rocks here. Okay, I got a bass looking at it. Oh, come on, hit it. Come on, hit it. Okay, he's looking at it. There's another one. Two of them. There's two of them. They're not big, but they're here. They're interested. Come on, come on. Come back and hit it. He's tailing behind it. Okay. All right. Looks like this short pull retrieve is what I need to do and let it kind of hover. Yeah, there's another one looking at it. Got a pretty good view of them from up here as they come up and look at it. But it looks like they're not wanting to commit to the actual strike. But they are there. 2, 3 now. Not as big as the one that I just released, but I'll still catch them. I have no issue catching big and small fish. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get them to hit. Come on. Let's try over here. Yeah, it's gonna get loud. Got a lot of cars behind me. It's one of our busy streets here, Bethany, in the city of Allen. Okay, I got two chasing it. Two chasing it, but they're little again. Holy cow. These are little guys. All right. I may have to downsize. Like I was saying, a lot of times you'll fish these ponds and they're so used to bigger flies and bigger lures that they don't strike as readily as if it were a smaller fly. I think I got a bunch of hits earlier on that crackleback, and that's a little size 10 hook. Yeah, these guys don't want to commit to the strike. Let's see. Looks like they want little buggy looking things. Well, good to know. Good to know. Let's fix that. I tied another crackleback just in case, because the other day I only brought one and I lost him. So let's go ahead and switch. Put on a crackleback, and we'll finish out the pond with a crackleback. Okay. Crackleback fly, and there's a blue heron over there. It's been stalking me since the beginning, or it's about midway through this stream. He did that before, wanting a little tasty meal, and I've been denying him any. He's got to learn to fish on his own, bottom line, you know. Okay, there's the crackleback. All right, fish it wet, fish it dry, your choice. I tend to fish it wet, and when I do that, it looks more like a minnow or bait fish in the water. Tied with one hackle, saddle hackle, olive, and some olive tying thread, and a size 10 hook. You can also upsize it if you want, or downsize it as you wish. Okay. And other than that, that is it. It's a variant, I call it, because I don't actually tie the body portion like a normal crackleback would. What I'm finding is, at least here, the bad knot. At least here, the what do you call it? At least here, the fish don't care about having that extra body material. Retying it, I messed up that knot. Okay. All right, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Proof clinch knot. Let's see if that works. Okay. Man, there's a lot of traffic behind me. I guess things are picking up now that it's 9 o'clock. You know, I think I felt the raindrop. Said there was a 30% chance of rain today. All right, let's see if I can get this back out. All right, it's gonna be fish dry initially, but I gotta get it to sink. Okay, there we go. Much better. All right, let's see if we can get the bass to strike it. Okay, fishing a crackleback as if it were a minnow. Okay, and there were 2 bass that were lurking below here earlier. See if I can coax them to come back, maybe. Nope, I don't see them there. I wonder where they went. Maybe they went and started cruising the shallows here. Okay. I do like this vantage point. Man, I can see everything from up here, especially with the polarized glasses. Okay. All right, let's cast it further out. Let it sink a little. And just do. There's a hit right there. All right, that one hit on top. Yeah. All right. It's not a big one. All right. Like I was saying, I was going with the bigger size fly, and sure enough, they weren't really committing to it. Downsize, and guess what? They'll hit that. And I think it's because they get used to seeing so many other flies and lures of normal size. All right, that one definitely hit it. Pounded it. Me likes. Okay. Try getting it over here. Make sure there's no cars coming. Okay, taking it over here to the shallow area again, where the rocks were, where I got that other bass. Got the other bass over there by the culvert. Okay. Let's go back this way. See if we can get another one to hit. Go check the chat. All right, howdy, howdy. How's it going? Good mornings. Happy Father's Day to the daddies out there. Getting me a little something, something today with a little fishy, fishy. All right. Let's get it past that. Okay. All right. Get closer. Come off to my left here. That was pretty cool. Had that one strike pretty close to the surface. I mean, just a few inches below the surface. All right, let's come back around. Let's go right here. Stand off a little bit so I don't spook anything. And just kind of work it in. See if something's lurking nearby. Let's put it over here by the greenery. See if we can get an indication of a strike. No? Let's go this way. Okay, let's go back here. See if something will dart out of the green stuff. Okay, nothing there. I'm going to do that twitchy twitch motion again. Let's take it out. Same thing. Pop it out again. Short pull retrieve, like so. Fishing it like a frantic minnow. Okay. And a lot of times they hit on the pause. And you just gotta be ready for Mr. Bass to strike. And Mr. Bluegill. All right, let's walk it around, get to the other side of the wall, and we'll see how it goes. All right, howdy, howdy. All right. So, hope you guys are having fun here on Sunday. I certainly am. Being able to go do a little fishing. Little 3-weight fly rod. Echo Ion 2 3-weight reel. 3-weight line, weight forward. I tend to use a weight forward line. And right now I got 2-pound tippet. And we're almost done fishing the whole pond. We started over there by those green bushes. And now we're just gonna work our way around. And this is the pond. I call it a Sonic Pond because Sonic Drive-In. All right, let's just kind of work our way back to this one corner and see how it goes. All right. Okay, staying off from the bank, so I don't want to spook anything. Don't want to spook them. Oh, stuck on the ground. All right, let's grab this guy. Okay, Mr. Crackleback. All right, let's just work our way up here. Watching the water, scanning the water, see if there might be one lurking there. And I've got to cast with this wall and tree, so this will be interesting. Let's just get the fly out for now. Okay. Just gonna pop it over here. Yeah, trees over here to my left. Okay. All right. Okay. Start working the bank area, the shallows. Maybe there's a bass lurking over here. A little guy, big guy, who knows? Never know. Never know. Just be ready. Let's go a little bit further out. Short pulls. Short pull. Nope. Back out again. Take it to the shallows. Don't see anything trailing it. Okay, back out. Let's see, we can get one to strike. Okay. Oh, I just spooked something. Oh man, right there. That's a nice bass. Oh man, I'm stuck on the tree. Shoot. He was right there in this green stuff. Holy cow. Oh man, I stuck on the tree. I'm gonna lose my fly, I bet. Yeah, I'm losing it. Shoot. Dang it, that was a nice one too. Alright, yeah, I lost my fly. Bummer. Well, what do I do here? Dilemma. I'm thinking, let's go get the ultralight bait caster. I think I've got an inline spinner that I can play around with. And then we can do that to close out the stream. All right, so we started out fly fishing. Let's go do a round of bait finesse systems fishing, ultralight bait casting. I'm going to have to take this back to the casa and redo the tippet. That 2-pound test, I think, is just a little bit too light at times. So I prefer to maybe try something else. Okay, so here's what I'm using right there. All right, so we're going to shift shortly and try ultralight bait casting. There it is. And bear with me. I just got to make it back to the car. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this one back in the house. And I'm going to have to take it back to the house and put a new leader on it, probably. Maybe one with a 4 or 6 pound test. All right. Okay. What do I got here? Let's just put this here. Let's pop this up. What do we got here? Got another Flyrod. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I left my bait caster at the house. Let me come back around the other side. I think I have this other one that I can use, though. Okay. All right, let's just pop this up. What do I have in here? Oh, yeah, I did leave the little... Oh, no, right there. There it is. Nice. Okay, I'm going to use the Kingfisher. We'll use an inline spinner. Looks like a Mepps. And then let me switch out lures here. Boxes. Put the fly there. I think I've got... What is this? Trout magnets. Oh, here we go. Oh, those are more for trout. Let's see. I just put this one in for backup in case I lose this inline spinner. This one has a 4-pound test line right here. Bear with me. 4-pound test line, Kingfisher. And I can use a Mepps inline spinner. And this is the one that I broke the other day, the rod tip, but I got it reconfigured to where instead of a 4.5 foot rod, it's now a 4 3 inch rod. All right, I'm using the Magic Handing L rod. Right. Kingfisher, flight feather, Kingfisher. And we're gonna go and work this section that I missed already and see what happens. Okay, so all I do here is just a steady retrieve and I let the fish hook themselves. Okay, and fish it slow. There's no need to go crazy and fish fast. Okay, just one of these steady retrieves. They'll come up and hit it. All right, let's see, we were getting them on, what was it? On that crackleback fly. So now we're going to try getting them on an inline spinner. Mepps inline spinner. Mepps Anglia. It's one that I normally use for trout. Okay, there's the tap. Little tap, tap, tap. Let's go off to the left. Okay, and you can see, pretty easy to cast this thing. These ultralight bait casters are pretty awesome when it comes to casting these ultralights. And like I was saying earlier, I tend to get more strikes on using this ultralight gear fishing heavily pressured ponds, and I think it's mainly because the bass are so used to seeing bigger baits, bigger lures and stuff. All right. Okay, so we'll just kind of work our way this way. Steady retrieve. Same thing I did with this other, what was it? The micro jig I was using the other day. Northern Tackle Flat Fry. That was a killer for some bluegill and bass. All right. But right now, let's see what we can catch. Ultralight bait casting style now. Have you caught anything? Some bass and bluegill. But I just switched out from a Flyrod to a ultralight bait caster, bait finesse style fishing. Okay. And I'm still doing the same thing where I'm going to be fishing mainly closer to shore. This one's got junk on it. Got some junk in the trunk. All right. Oh, look at that. Right there by the shore. Bass just took off. Let's see if we can maybe coax them to strike. Keep it high in the water column because there's a lot of green stuff here. All right. Oh, another one just took off. Holy cow. Where are these guys going? All right. All right. Let's cast out. Let's see. Keeping it higher in the water column. See if the bat. There's a hit. Okay. Little tap tap. Oh man, another one. What's up with this? Okay. Steady retrieve. Let's see if he'll come up and hit it. Okay. No takers there. Let's pop it out. Let's see if maybe something's way out there. Okay. You can see it's pretty easy to cast this Mepps lure ultralight bait casting style. Okay. All right. Turtle chasing it big time. Holy cow, that turtle. Wow, he wanted it. No turtle zone here, buddy. Yeah, a little turtle just chased it. It's funny. All right. Let's see if we can get Mr. Bass to strike over here. Okay. Just working my way over. Okay. Seen several nice bass so far, but none of them really taken the inline spinner, nor the what you call it, the flies. Okay, keeping it close to shore here. See if I can get one of them to pop out of the greenery here. No, nothing from the undercut. Oh, I got some junk on this. Got some junk in the trunk. Let's see, what else did I bring with me? What else did I bring? Got some Senkos in here. Trout magnet, blade baits. All right, cool. Got some backup just in case. All right. Let's see if we can get a few more before we have to call it quits. Okay, keep it riding high. Come on, come on. Liking my chances with this. Come on, guys. Show me what you got. Let's go further out. Okay. Let's try sticking with that. Oh, there's one chasing it. Oh, man. He was chasing it, and then he stopped. Where did you go? Why did you stop? Holy cowser. So with that, let's go back out past that turtle. Okay. Yeah, pretty interesting. This bait finesse style fishing. Okay. All right. Let's try here. This area here is like a flat zone, so it gets deep, but then as it gets closer to shore, it'll go about maybe a foot or 2 to inches. So you kind of want to look right there, some movement over there in the shallows. So you kind of want to just kind of cast it out, bring it in, and kind of work it like you are working a shallower pond. And there's a tap. Little bluegill. Little bluegill. Come on, let's see if we get a big guy on. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get a big guy on. Let's see, where are you? All right, let's go out that way. Okay, steady retrieve. Oh, something just moved to my left. Something just moved to my left. Holy cow. Better cast there. Okay, come on. He was right there. There he goes. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Thought I saw him moving to my left. All right. Oh. Let's go to the culvert. And of course, my buddy's back over there. The, whatchamacallit. Oh, he's in the greenery. All right, let's see if I can get him. Oh, this bank is very, oh man. Yeah, this thing just sunk. It looks like it went over. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get him out. Let's see if I can edge him back a little. Time, because this bank just looks like it broke. Yeah, right there. Oh man. Okay. Looks like we got some salad. All right. Okay. Oh man, I tell you. Okay. All right. I think I got him. He's in the salad. There we go. All right. I got ya. Oh yeah, this bank just collapsed. All right, I got him. I think this one's too big for you, buddy. Okay, so I saw some movement in the water, some activity, and sure enough, I was able to get him. So let's go throw him back. Way too big for you, buddy. All right, yeah, that's my buddy. He's been stalking me this whole time. Okay. Yeah, so that's the fun stuff with this ultralight bait casting. All right. Oh, shoot. Oh, got it wrapped. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we can do it again. Okay, that was further out, and I was taking it into the shallows, and I saw some movement. So I cast in that direction. There's another hit. I cast in that direction, and sure enough, I got him. Oh, there's a little guy. BFS, man, BFS. Bait Finesse Systems. And here I'm using Meps Anglia inline spinner, Magic L handing ultralight rod. Right there, Magic L handing ultralight rod. Some more specs on it for you. And then a white feather kingfisher. And I'm casting 4-pound Stren mono and
you can see I can cast this little inline spinner no problem. Oh, what is that? Got some movement out in the distance again. Okay, no takers there. Now I did spook a big one over here. He probably would have went 4 or 5 pounds, and but he wanted nothing to do with me. He was right over here by the undercut, and yeah, he looked impressive. Would have been a good size one for this pond. All right. But let's see, we get a couple more casts in, and we're gonna have to call it here soon. Okay. Just gonna just cast it out and see if I can get more of these guys to strike as it comes in, knowing that this is more of a flat section versus over there. It drops from the shoreline, then gets deeper. So let's see if we got another guy willing to play. All right, so I hope you guys are having a fun Father's Day. I'm having a good time. It's fun stuff, man. Get a little break in the action. It's overcast, but nice. It's very comfortable, not sweating it. I think I went fishing yesterday twice, and definitely hot. Okay, catching perch on occasion, bluegill. It's mainly been these little bass. And that was on the fly. So far, using the bait finesse gear, it's been bass. Two total. All right, something just jumped over here. Got to cast to where you see movement. Rule of thumb. Okay. All right, another tap. Very slight tap. Let's go out this way. I'm gonna work it over here. See if I can get one to hit. Okay. All right. I don't know. I got time. What time is it right now? Almost 10. Okay. Let's just do a quick running gun. We're just gonna cast, keep going till we get to the other end of the pond here and see if we can get another one to strike. All right. At least, I don't know. I got a feeling I'm gonna get another good hit with this thing. Okay. Always had fun catching fish on this bait finesse style stuff. So, yeah, I started out pond fly fishing this round, then I switched over because ended up breaking my tippet, and I got to go and redo the leader. And luckily, I always keep backup rods in my pickup truck. And lo and behold, I had this guy already ready to set. Okay. All right. It was a turtle. Turtle alert. Okay. Overcast day too. I wonder if that may help the bite. Okay. Okay. Felt the tap there. Oh, little guy tapped it. Looked like a little bluegill, or correction, a little bass. Okay. Let's go out a little bit. Okay. We'll just stick with this steady retrieve. All right. Come on. No takers there. All right. Let's go out this way. Maybe we'll get one of these guys that's been cruising the shallows or the undercut. Take it all the way in. Let's see. And then I got my buddy over here. Buddy over there giving the fish a heads up. I'm coming. Liked it better when he stood behind me. Much better when he was behind me. Oh, there's one chasing it. Oh, come on. Oh, he came out of the green stuff. Let's go cast back out there again. See if he'll hit it again, or look at it this time. Come on. No? Oh, man. Killing me there. See if you can get a good view. Yeah, okay. All right.
And this is what I call ultralight bait casting, aka bait finesse, BFS fishing. And it's basically bait casting with ultralight lures. That's why I like calling it ultralight bait casting. All right, I see some movement over here ahead of me. So let's cast over there and see if we can coax one to strike. Okay, a lot of greenery there, so I'm gonna have to clear this one. Saw another fish, it looks like, or a turtle. Yeah, it's a turtle. There's that green stuff that really gets you all mixed up when you're fishing. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Bait finesse. And today's crowd brings you Mr. Blue Heron, the stalker, watching me catch fish and wanting to get what I caught. Okay. Let's work it out here a little bit deeper. Bring it in. Maybe Mr. Bass wants to hit it. All right. Take it parallel to shore here. See if he'll hit it. Come on, right there. Oh, there's junk on that one. Blade wasn't turning. Bummer. I need that blade to turn. Okay. All right, I just saw some movement. I think that's another turtle, but we'll go ahead and cast in that direction. Okay. Keep it high in the water column. Mainly to stay away from the junk. Oh, there's another turtle chasing it. Wow, those turtles really like this MEP stuff. Holy cow. Kidding me. It's funny. I don't know why. Doesn't really look like anything. Well, I guess it does. All right, let's get past this green stuff. Okay. All right, Mr. Heron, don't tell the fish I'm here. All right. Let's see if we can get one to hit right here in this one open area. Okay. All right. I think here earlier I saw some bass run out from the undercut, and I think I caught some earlier. Okay, but I don't see them now. But it doesn't say they're here, so let's go and cast out further. See if maybe there's one out in the middle of the pond willing to jump up and hit this guy. Okay. Steady retrieve, just keeping that blade moving. That's the key to this thing. As long as that blade is moving, you're going fast enough. And you really don't have to go very fast at all. Okay. Now, blade's not moving there. I got some junk in it. Look at that, right there. Let's get that junk off there. Okay, let's keep working it. All right, so far 2 bass using the bait caster. I lost count of how many I caught using Flyrod before I put it away. It certainly was fun. Cast out. And the gear I'm using can handle all the way down to 1 gram trout magnets. I've used this setup for trout for about 2-3 seasons now, and I've been extremely happy with it. It is a fun rod to fish for trout and whatnot, as well as right here, bass. I just saw one moving in the shallows. See if he'll hit it. Ah, he just took off. Dang it. Went off to the left. Come on, buddy. I was approaching really quiet too, so you should have hooked me up. All right, let's get back out that way. Oh, it's in the junk. Let's get it out of there. Get that out of there. Okay. Got a little tangle. This guy's still stalking me. Guess he has confidence in me catching a fish. All right, let's see. See if there's another bass lurking here. Okay. Okay, let's try over here. Go out a little bit this time. I believe there's a slight point that comes up here. So maybe there's one lurking there. No? Alright. Let's go and cast it out a little bit. Bring it in to the greenery. Alright. Come on, come on. Talk to me. Nope. Alright. Coming up to the end here. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Alright. Bear with me. We should be getting a bass or two by now. It's coming. I feel it. I feel it. Come on, come on. Right there. Oh, there's one right there. He's just sitting right in front of me. Holy cow. All right, all right. Let me see. I'll bring it up by him. Maybe he'll hit it. Oh, come on. I went right by him. He's right there in front of me. There's another one over there, too. Oh, he's moving to my right. He's going this way now. I can see him with my polarized glasses. Wow. Jeez. He's playing hard to get. Let's see if he's got a buddy over here. Keeping it high on the water column above the greenery. There is a lot of junk in the trunk here. Got a turtle moving to my right. All right, let's just finish up this stretch. See if I can close it out with maybe a bass or two, and then hey, we'll call it. You guys have a happy Father's Day weekend, or Sunday, Father's Day. I certainly am having a good one already. Caught multiple fish and did it both fly fishing as well as bait finesse style. All right, there's a hit. Oh, there's another hit. There he goes. He took it. Yeah, he took it. All right. He hit it, then he hit it again. Okay. All right. Hit it and hit it again. I like it. All right. There we go. I'm going to have to grab the forceps to get this one off, though. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. He took it in good. He hit it the first time, kind of slapped it, and then, but didn't get hooked. And then he came back and hit it a second time, and that's what hooked him. So, yeah, that's the ticket. All right, let's see. Got it right there. There we go. All right. Meps, Anglia, silver blade, 1/0. Same one I use for trout fishing during the trout stocking season. All right, he hit. See if we can get another one to hit. Okay, just gotta cast it and reel it in to where you have that. There's another one where the blade is moving. As long as that blade is moving, you've got it going fast enough. So don't really have to fish it fast. You just need to fish it fast enough. All right, and lo and behold, these guys will strike it. Oh, we got the wind change, and it's cooler temps. I think we got a little storm coming in. All right, I think we're gonna have to call it here soon. Let's get a little cast in before. What do you say? I'm starting to see some droplets, so yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here soon. I do appreciate you guys joining today. It was certainly fun. Oh shoot! The fly fishing, I was using different flies: the crackleback, the black woolly bugger, and then a Guadalupana. Then back to the I did use the tube fly briefly, but the fish weren't really going for it. They were looking at it, eyeing it, but they weren't really committing to striking it. And then I shifted over back to the crackleback and did well until I hooked into a tree fish and broke off, and then that's when I switched over to the bait caster. Okay, but yeah, I can feel the temps dropping and the wind picking up now, so that tells me we got a little rain coming, and I'm starting to see some sprinkles showing. So, all right, let's see if we can get another hit here, and then we'll call it. Or the rain's going to tell us to call it. All right. Okay. Keeping it high on the water column. Let's see if Mr. Bass wants to play today. Well, they did want to play today. It's been fun. Very fun. Loving this bait finesse. Loving this fishing in general. But I am hooked on fly fishing and bait finesse style fishing lately. Oh yeah. Starting to sprinkle. All right. Let's go here real quick. I just saw something jump. In the junk. I just saw something jump. So let's just cast there real quick. Steady retrieve. Keep that blade moving. See if Mr. Bass wants to come and hit it. All right. Oh yeah. There's some movement there. Yeah, it's starting to rain, or starting to sprinkle more. And the wind has kicked up. But there's a bass right over here. Let's see if I can get him to hit. Let's see if we can close it out with one last one. Come on. Nope. All right, let's go out that way. Okay. One last one to close it out. Come on. For the guys. For our viewers. Come on. Come on, Mr. Bass. It's your turn. You're in the spotlight. You're in the spotlight here. Close it out. Who's going to be the lucky winner? Who's going to be on the YouTube today? Come on. Last cast. Last bass. No? All right. Watch it pour on me now. Oh, well. It's the thing, though. I'm bad at this. That last cast always ends up being multiple last casts. And that last fish also does the same thing. Last fish. Oh, my God. Last fish. Oh yeah. It's getting a lot windier now. Oh, boy. And I still got blue heron stalking me. He does not want to let it go. Okay. All right, let's cast this way and see if we get one more to hit. I don't see those bluegill that were on this bed earlier either. Okay. Let's see. No. Maybe they went deeper because of this storm coming in. Classic. All right, come on, right there. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it because it's starting to sprinkle. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. Well, appreciate you guys joining today. Happy Father's Day. You can say howdy, my buddy Blue Heron. He's been stalking me for about half the stream, one for a free meal, and see how he doesn't really seem scared of me. All right, there he goes. All right, buddy. We'll see you next time. All right, well, that was the gear I was closing out with, but I was using a 3-weight fly rod earlier, 3-piece from Cabelas, along with that Echo Ion 2-3 fly reel, and then this is that Magic L Handing L rod, ultralight, with the Flight Feather Kingfisher and 4-pound strand mono. All right, all for now. Next time, catch y'all later, and good luck, good fishing.